Hey guys, Pie Guy Rules here, and welcome to this. What is this? Well, really, it's just me training up my Pokemon so that they're high enough level to take on the Gym Leader Castle in Pokemon Stadium. All this is me battling and me basically talking over these battles. So, if you want my Pokemon Stadium Let's Play, if you want to see me playing that, then go to the first part of that. However, I feel I never actually did really any off-screen training. I maybe battled once or twice, but I never did any off-screen grinding. So, I kind of been showing you my entire adventure, and I feel it would be cheap to not at least offer this as an option, to basically show you just battles, and I cut out all the walking, and I sped it up, and I cut out a few wild battles that weren't important, but, basically showing you everything I did, you know, to level these Pokemon up, because all of the members of the Elite Four, not the Elite Four, of the Gym Leader Castle have, like, level 50 Pokemon. We're here, some of my Pokemon are even level in the 30s. There's no way we could be able to take them on without leveling up a lot. And I couldn't do it normal speed, and I couldn't do it as part of the Let's Play, because it took 11, honestly, it would have been 11 parts, to show this in full. So I figured, hey, I'll speed it up, I'll put in some music. Speaking of which, this music is actually a song from Pokemon Stadium, and we'll probably be hearing it again in my Pokemon Stadium Let's Play. Do that and kind of, you know, offer it as an option for those of you who want to see how I leveled up. It would be kind of cheap to just say, hey, I leveled up my Pokemon 20 more levels off screen. So let's start the Let's Play. No, I want to at least do this because I don't know. I pride myself in not cutting things out, so if you enjoy it, then that's great, but if you're just watching me do all these speed battles and just talking over it isn't interesting, then hey, go ahead and skip it. It's not mandatory. Didi just leveled up. Before, there was a trainer with an Onix who had Bind or Wrap or something. It took like 20 turns, jeez. Bind and Wrap are like the other broken moves. Aside from Psychic types being broken, Bind and Wrap are incredibly broken. So yeah, so first off, I went to the power plant, which you saw at the beginning of the video. Secondly, I went to the path leading to the power plant, which I didn't battle any of them, although they have all low-level bug type and hikers and Onix and Machops. So I battled them, and then I went here to the biker path because there's a lot of bikers I didn't battle. What you're going to want to know about bikers is, there's two types of trainers over here on Bikers Path. There's bikers and cue balls. Cue balls specialize in the fighting type. So, Pokemon like flying types, like Didi over here, are good against them. And bikers, I'm not sure if bikers specialize in anything. I want to say they specialize in poison types. If they do, I'm not sure though. We'll see here. Let's see, what is this guy? Oh, this is a cue ball. So he has a Mankey, he's a fighting type. A lot of trainers do have set types that they follow. Oh no, I guess bikers don't follow any specific path, like bird keepers or bird trainers or whatever those are called. We'll see them later on. Have bird Pokemon, or flying Pokemon, I should say. And cue balls have fighting Pokemon, and hikers have rock and fighting Pokemon. And that's important to know if you want to train a specific Pokemon. You know, you find a Pokemon that's super effective against it, and you train in an area with a lot of trainers, you know, and you can get a lot of quick leveling up that way. This is also good because I feel like I can show you a lot of Pokemon Blue that I skipped over, a lot of the trainers and stuff, and a lot of the sprites. There's a Muck again. So yeah, so I felt this was kind of good to do. It took a while to edit, but I think this is coming out pretty nicely. You know, it's funny how I speed this up 4 times and even 8 times on especially slow battles, or especially long battles, I should say, and it's still not, like, blindingly fast. Like, you'd think it would be, like, seizure-inducingly fast to speed up something 8 times, but it just shows you kind of how slow this game was. So, thank God for running shoes in later generations is all I can say. Oh, I leveled up, and I did not learn Rage. I didn't teach my Pokemon any new moves here, and oh, this is awesome music right here, Pokemon Rumble music, maybe that's some foreshadowing, I don't know. Actually, quite a few of these music tracks I'm using here are foreshadowing for my show, The Game Boy, and for maybe Let's Plays, maybe. Anyway, gosh, I lost my train of thought. Yes. So, Uh-oh, I lost my train of thought. That is not good. Anyway, there's a lot of trainers over here. I went over here to the water route, on your way to Cinnabar Island or Seafoam Island, depending on which way you go. And there's a lot of water trainers there, and you can get grass types to level up here, and electric types and whatnot. Swimmers obviously specialize in water, and sometimes ice Pokemon, as do fishermen, which are also found over here. Which is quite funny that Blaine would be a fire-type gym leader on an island surrounded by water with all water-type trainers. Kind of ironic how all the fire-type Pokemon got in Pokemon Mansion in the first place, too. Like, how would fire-type Pokemon go about crossing the ocean, wild fire types, not in Pokeballs? Kind of makes you think. So... Yay, level up. You know, I'm surprised at how low-leveled Link actually was. I guess I just did... I guess my team was balanced enough without a starter Pokemon. I usually just train the starter Pokemon. I'm pretty bad when it comes to that, at least when I was younger and played these games originally. I'd usually just train up Venusaur. Or if I had Yellow, I'd usually just train up the 3 starters in Pikachu. And then rely on maybe Zapdos and Articuno to fill up the last 2 spots in my team or something. But here it's fairly balanced, and if anything, the starter Pokemon is underused, which is pretty rare. I think that's a pretty good sign of my training, especially considering how low-leveled we were when we took on the Elite Four. I still can't believe I did that. So yeah. Oh, I remember where I was going. How slow the games actually moved, or did I talk about that? Another thing I did want to mention was, oh, cool, Seadra. Look at Seadra's sprite. That looks pretty cool. The animations for battling are actually pretty good. Now, they're very basic, especially in this game. Oh, God, this is the guy that has only Magikarps. He has 6 Magikarps, level 27, that basically can't attack you aside from a very weak tackle. If they know that. I don't even know if they know that. But, they have such low experience yield, and it's so annoying. Anyway, although there's not actually that many different types of animations, they kind of mix them around, like, you know, and make it interesting to watch. I've never actually played the game without the battle animations, and I could have shut the battle animations off to make it a lot faster instead of editing out all the parts of me traveling around and just cutting to all the battles here. But I feel it's not Pokemon without the battle animations. I feel that that's kind of what gives the Pokemon life. That's what makes the battles interesting. Otherwise, it would just be reading a text box, you know? And they always have these things, like they have the Pokemon's Cry, they have, you know, in, like, Crystal, they had, like, a few frames of animation for the Pokemon. In Diamond and Pearl, they had 2 animations of the Pokemon. Black and White, they just, like, full animation for the Pokemon. And it makes the battles interesting, and even in this early generation, they made it look pretty dang good, and pretty, you know, it made it interesting. For a game where pretty much everything you're doing here is battling, they made the battles really nice, considering how many you go through. How many I went through in just this 15 minutes of straight battles, you know, how many I did here, it's 15 minutes sped up and edited. The originals would have taken me like 12 parts to do in full, if I had made it like just regular parts unedited. So I couldn't have done that, so I just kind of did this. Oh, there's a Gloom. Gloom looks interesting. There. Yeah. Oh, another thing to notice is that I'm doing this on actual Pokemon Stadium. That's why there's a cool little frame there, and that's why it's in color. I wish I would have thought of doing that before for my actual Let's Play of Pokemon Blue. I didn't realize that I could have gotten this cool little border instead of just having black bars to the sides of the videos. Because I'm not stretching that aspect ratio. No way. But I think it looks kind of cool, with a little Squirtle, Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Pokeballs over there. Red and blue Pokeballs, I should add. That looks really cool, and I'll probably be doing that for my Silver Let's Play. You know, putting it in Pokemon Stadium too, so I can have this little border and stuff. So So technically we are playing Pokemon Stadium here. We're just playing Pokemon Blue inside of Pokemon Stadium. But, I'm gonna Raichu. Junior trainers are some of, I think they're like one of the very few trainers that actually just don't have specific types at all. Like, they mix everything. Although, if I had to give them a specific type, if I had to category... Ew, Wigglytuff looks weird. It has pink eyes. Wigglytuff has pink eyes. If I had to give cool trainers... There's Birdkeeper. Cool trainers a type, I would give them the starter Pokemon, because they typically have one or more starter Pokemon with them. Sometimes entire teams will be made up of starter Pokemon. We'll see it later. Ooh, I think that grew to level 40. Oh, there's a Farfetch'd. Probably the only time we'll see a Farfetch'd as an enemy in this game. Farfetch'd is front sprite, unless you decide to actually trade for one. Psh. Who would do that? Alright, defeat the backer. Oh, as far as items here, I did get one PP up that I used, I found it back in the crap. What's the power plant? Yeah, I found it back in the power plant and I used it. I think I used it on Blizzard. I'm not sure, but I think that's all I got. I don't think I got any more Carbos or anything like that. Yeah. So some battling. Look, I hang in there with 1 HP. Nice. Sphero's front sprite again. That looks pretty cool. At here I skip and I fly back to the Victory Road. Because there's a lot of trainers that didn't battle there, and look how high their Pokemon are. Level in the 40s, which is really good when you're wanting to train level 40 Pokemon. This Victoryville sprite doesn't look too bad actually. It's funny because we're level 45. Because Ms. Nitto has Thunder and Fire Blast, which are super effective against Grass and Water types, respectively, of course. And Ms. Nitto is actually weak to both Grass and Water types, so it's kind of interesting how I used Ms. Nitto like that. Yeah. Oh, there's Blastoise. See, a cool trainer has Blastoise. Geodude. Just a random Geodude. And, now my original goal was to try and train them up to level 50, all of them. But that, considering how long it took me to train them, as far as I do train them, and this Chansey was annoying because it kept using Minimize, so it was hard to hit. Anyway, considering how long it took me to train them up to what I do eventually train them up to, I couldn't make it up to 50, it would have been too long. Plus, I kind of like being under-leveled, just a little bit. It makes it more interesting, more of a challenge. Considering we get the level up again. Considering we get the advantage of not having to choose from one specific type of Pokemon that the gym leaders have that handicap of. Again, I really like Cloyster's sprite. I'm not sure if I said it in the Let's Play, but I really like that. So I'm gonna say it now so I don't run out of time. I believe I ended up training Ms. Nitto and Vapor to level 46. I trained Dig Dug and Link to, I think they were like 43, 44-ish. Houdini, I think, was level 44. And am I missing anyone? I think that's it. Oh, Dee. Dee was level 45, I believe. I believe that's what we ended up with about there. So, you know, it's varying levels and stuff. And, yeah. Dee was actually the easiest to train because flying... Oh, god dang you, Kadabra! And your recovery. Juggler specialized in psychic types. But Dee was easy to train because you could find a lot of trainers that specialized in grass Pokemon and a lot of trainers that specialized in a fighting type, like the Q-Balls. Well, there's Perjan's front sprite. I don't think we were able to see all Pokemon. But I think with this video, we're able to see most Pokemon's front sprites. I did not learn growth there, although I had the option. Hey, there's Mr. Mime. Not sure if we saw him in the Let's Play. He's another one that you can only get if you traded in-game trade. He used a Substitute, which is also annoying, because Substitute takes all the damage for him, even though he takes out a chunk of Zone HP to use it. Still very annoying. Here's an awesome cool trainer that has an Ivysaur, a War Turtle, and a Charmeleon, and a Charizard. Not sure why they didn't just give him Wartortle, Charmeleon, and Squirtle. No. Wartortle, Charmeleon, and Ivysaur. Not sure why they included Charizard, but hey, it's cool. It's nice to see that these Pokemon actually exist aside from the one that the professor gives you. So, that's about the end here. So join me in my Stadium Let's Play. I hope you enjoyed how we got to the levels that we are in that Let's Play. So, Pie Guy Rules out. Join me then.